A machining plant in the village of Fayette officially closed its doors this week. It comes after the parent company First Brands LLC filed for bankruptcy in September.
But for former employees, their last day came a little early. Faith Zahowski was on the story today. Faith, how many workers does this impact?
According to a letter from First Brands LLC, the closure means 246 workers will lose their jobs, with the company keeping on 11 workers to run the office for the next few months. But a former employee I spoke with says his last day came sooner than expected.
I mean, it's a huge letdown. I mean, what is somebody supposed to do in that short a time?
246 employees at Eagle Machining in Fayette went to work Tuesday to find locked doors and no one around.
And we stood around and waited, and there was no lights on, no nothing. And I went home, and then in the morning, there it was on the news.
A Fulton County manufacturing plant is closing, impacting hundreds of workers.
Corey Mick, who worked at the plant for 17 months, says employees learned of the closure December 29th, about 3 months after parent company First Brands LLC filed for bankruptcy. The plant was scheduled to close February 27th, but shut down a month early, closing its doors Tuesday.
Like, what's next? What are they going to do? Like, it was all of a sudden, it was all by surprise, and told everybody that they had to leave immediately, that they were fired.
In a worker adjustment and retraining notification letter by the company submitted Tuesday, First Brands LLC says the early closure was due to, quote, significant unforeseeable circumstances. Mick says while the closure was a surprise, production started quickly declining, and so were conditions.
We had nothing to perform on. We had no material. We had no PPE. We didn't even have toilet paper in the facility. We had no drinking water.
The regional director with UAW Region 2B, David Green, says the impact will extend beyond the plant.
My fear is a horrific way for those members and the whole community. This is going to have an impact on auto supply chain and part suppliers really across the entire country.
For Mick, his girlfriend, and their 2 kids, the sudden closure means uncertainty, including insurance and pay a month earlier than expected.
I mean, it's stressful what our next move is, what we're going to have to save on. It's unpleasant.
WTOL 11's sister station in Cleveland, WKYC, reports former CEO Patrick James, his brother Edward James, and a third Northeast Ohio man were indicted Thursday on multiple counts of wire fraud, bank fraud, and money laundering connected to the company's collapse. Reporting in studio, Faith Zahowski, WTOL 11.